Hey everybody, Jack here from 9 to 5, and in this quick video tonight, I want to talk to you about why you need to develop as an options trader some serious intestinal fortitude, some inner strength, and also give you some tips on how to do that. So let's dive into it. So let's go ahead and just be honest for a second. You're going to need a lot of strength and constitution if you're going to make it in the world of options trading. Now, why is that? It's not like buying index funds where you can put the money in, forget about the money, don't even link up your investment account and walk away for 10 years and come back to it. You need to be actively engaged in your portfolio to see what you need to do to manage the positions, continually put on new positions, and grow that portfolio over time. And as we all know, if you're trading undefined risk strategies or a combination of the two, you're going to experience much more volatility in your day-to-day movements of your options trading portfolio than you would if you just had, a 60% stocks, 40% bonds, and index fund portfolio. Now, we know that with that increased risk should be coming increased reward over time, and studies have shown over and over that having a strong plan and a strong investment strategy using options as your vehicle will absolutely crush the market in performance over time with good management. So we know the risk is there, we know the reward is there, so the question is, how do we get there and maintain that constitution and maintain that consistency over time to allow ourselves to be successful as traders? And the big tip is really to have a plan, and not only to have a plan, but to understand that plan. What I see some new traders do is they tell me that their plan is simply to place their trades based on the alerts or the recommendations that I'm giving them through email or through some guru that they're following or paying, $20, $30, $40 a month just to see what trades they're making, because in their mind, let me trust the professional and let me follow them, trade for trade. And even if you don't understand the underlying principles behind the trade, as soon as you get that signal, place that trade. I highly recommend you do not do that. It could be a profitable strategy for you to do, but the challenge is that you're putting your destiny, your fate, and your portfolio, and potentially your family's future in somebody else's judgment and somebody else's hands. And I don't know about you, but as a father and as a husband, I need to be in control of my family's destiny and in control of the actions that I take. And secondly, and more importantly, if the plan starts to go against the guru that you may be following, now you have to make a choice. Do you trust that the guru is going to pull you through that? I keep using the word guru, sorry about that. But do you trust the guy you're taking recommendations from to pull you through that? And do you make the trades continuously? Or do you start to scramble and you start to panic and you start to break from that plan that you have? And that's probably what's going to happen. And let's just be honest. In human nature, when we start feeling pain, we start going around and start trying to panic and figure something out in the moment. And that's the worst possible thing you could be doing when your portfolio is going against you. So that's why I trade a consistent options trading strategy. It allows me to check in on my portfolio once or twice a day, make 1 or 2 trades per day, and that's even with a $25,000 portfolio. I don't have to be hyperactive putting on trades left, right, and center. And honestly, I don't care to impress you guys with the vast array of trades that I'm making, because for me, I want to grow my portfolio, not just sell you something by making it seem extremely complicated, the strategies that I'm using. So if you have a plan, if you have a couple of strategies, a few directional strategies, a few delta neutral strategies at your disposal, you should be able to formulate a solid trading plan that you can stick with and maintain rules that you can follow even when times are going wrong and you feel like you need to panic. If you have your plan written down and are able to kind of look through, hey, if the market goes down and my position is tested, I do this first, I do that second, I do that third. That's the level of consistency and mechanical nature I'd recommend you figure out how to do with your own trading account. I'm not telling you you need to use exactly the strategies that I'm using. In fact, I would encourage you to make your own decisions, and I will show you the research, the work that I'm doing and what I'm trying to figure out for my own account, and I'll share that with you, of course. But it's important that you understand what is right for you and your temperament and what you need to be able to sleep at night, as well as the volatility that will get you the rewards that you want long term. Now, that's not to say you should turn off all other sources of information and not seek to learn continuously. In fact, I'd highly encourage you to make learning and continuous improvement a part of your life, whether it just be in your trading account or just in life in general. Don't shut yourself off to the outside world. Always be challenging your own beliefs and your own actions to make sure you're on the right path. So often we can get comfortable in the decisions we've already made and not be open to that outside opinion that may be that one tweak, that one little tactic that's going to take you to that next level in your trading account. You also need to recognize there's going to be a hard, slow, and arduous journey a lot of the times. This is not always a glamorous where, you place a trade and you're going up 20,000% overnight. We're not trading Forex and trying to, go big or go home. Well, this is a consistent strategy. It's going to be a few dollars, trickling out. Theta is going to pass, time is going to go along, your portfolio is going to slowly go up in value. But when times go hard and go wrong, your portfolio can take a hit rather quickly. It's one of those, an escalator going up in value and an elevator going down in value. So you need to understand that plan and just know going into it that drawdowns are part of the strategy and part of what's going to happen in your account. And lastly, last piece of advice I'll give you is you just need to put in the hard work every single day. And, unlike passive investing, this is not passive. You need to be involved. You need to know what's going on. That doesn't mean you need to read every news article that comes across your ticker. You don't need to, care whose earnings are coming up tomorrow and things of that nature. As long as you know what's going on in your portfolio, in your account, what your Greeks are, what your delta, your theta, your gamma, all those fun guys, as long as you know what's going on and what adjustments you need to make to put yourself where you want to be, you're in a good position. So I hope this was helpful. My portfolio has been kind of just up and down as this market volatility has been quite interesting recently. So no trades to report. So I hope you guys will click over in the link in the description below to follow my trade alerts. Again, as I said in this video, have your own trading plan, but it's useful for you to kind of read through what my thought process is, what my philosophy is on trading, to see if it aligns and if I can help influence and just help you become a better trader as well. So that's it for me tonight, guys. Have a great night.